something that there's something going on inside the body that causes positive and negative impact, but more greatly on negative impact. So we have to study alcohols. Most commonly, we heard alcohol as drinking alcohols. Aside from that, they are also used for disinfectant and for component of other pharmaceutical ingredients. So main example for this, we have ethanol, methanol, ethylene glycol, which will be covered here. So first, let's focus on the drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol is the ethanol. So basa ra ba? Drinking alcohol is ethanol. So ethanol, once inside the body, it produces either relaxation, intoxication, anesthesia. This is from Doc Mike online. This is his flow of discussion regarding alcohols. I like it, so I want to share it, how he explained this one. And it's either also intoxication, amnesia, anesthesia. So how does this effect happens? This is when alcohol is entering the body, it either increases most of the time it increases GABA, para ma-relax ang body, so neurons don't fire, and also they decrease glutamate, which is the excitatory, para gid ma-relax ang lawas. So once GABA is increased, probable intoxication if in higher dosing, but firstly mo-relax na siya. Intoxication, anesthesia, worse coma. For glutamate, problem with this, patient with decreased excitatory effect would mimic what is inhibitory: intoxication, amnesia, anesthesia. If you remember the graph, dose dependent curve, dose response curve for sedative hypnotics, mo to siya. So if GABA is increased, inhibitory, it lowers man the calcium flow. Everything lowers the calcium. Thereby, grabe yun ang pagka-low sa lawas. So, because looking at this graph, looking at this structure, alcohol therefore is depressant rather than stimulant. But our body is very magical. Whenever it sees something wrong, it would automatically want a balance. So for us to gain homeostasis and to go back to its normal, the body wants to compensate what is lost and bring it to the normal level. So the body will react. So GABA, it lowers GABA. Because taas ang GABA, iyang buhaton iyang ipalower ang GABA receptors. Manirado siya ubang receptor. And iyang padakan ang glutamate receptor. Para daghang glutamate ang mo-attach, causing excitatory effect. Here, it decreases inhibitory effect. Yes, there would be increased calcium flow to have this excitatory effect and to lower this inhibitory effect. So there what happens naman if we have this one? Now our body is now susceptible for first tolerance to busy and anxiety, seizures. Okay, tolerance to benzodiazepine, susceptible for anxiety and seizures because ni gamay ang GABA. And then here, kini grabe naman kasaka ang excitatory, the body is very active, cause na siya og confusion, hallucination, and seizure. So if you remember ang hubog glass, malipong na siya, di na siya kabulsing ibuhat, ano siya makita hindi makita, and then mag-seizure sad siya. Worst case scenario. So this has been too much. Actually, to compensate this is okay, but in the long run, they would have this effect, and then these are problems, especially when patient withdraw. Okay, so because of the overcompensation, magka-problem na nun ang lawas, and it will have this one. That is why we have to study and saan na to na pagpa-normal. Basically, that is the idea of alcohols. Next, let's go na for the mga drugs na we will encounter. First drug, we have the ethanol, we have the methanol, we also have ethylene glycol, we have naltrexone, acamprosate, disulfiram. We also have lorazepam, oxazepam, chlordiazepoxide, diazepam. What else? We also have omeprazole. So these drugs, no, we'll discuss it next.